Give it up for Reed. Phenomenal. And give it up for Durham. And for a fantastic credit score, which he says he has. All right, up next, we have another great lady. Her name is Victoria Niemeyer. She does a great joke about a good glitter bomb and some armpit hair, so get ready, all right? Here she goes.
No pressure. I'm not very good at these. I've been knocked up twice, kind of on purpose, though. Don't tell anyone. Oh, it's a slip. That is fancy.
You're the only one.
You guys are so beautiful. Someone said the shower joke earlier, and I was like, oh shit, this is a really good-looking crowd. Not that I'm judging or whatever, being anything. But I really love that we are finally outside of the house. Anybody else pumped to be out of the house? Woo! Yeah. My kids are with their grandparents tonight, so I don't have any responsibilities tonight. But I do think that my domestication has reached another level during quarantine. My plants aren't dying. Anybody else keeping their plants alive? That's kind of exciting. Turns out they really love when we're home with them, talking to them sweetly and begging the rot not to take over the rest of the plant. But that, and then I'm organizing shit, which is nice, buying bins and putting stuff where it belongs, one room at a time, slowly. And I'm also thinking about cooking. It's nice. I'm thinking about it, but then what the hell would my partner do? He would come home to a clean house, freshly organized, food on the table, and go to bed with a big old belly. So I gotta give him something to do. So he cooks. You're welcome, ladies. The secret to non-married bliss. Right there. That is how you stay a fiance, okay? All right? That's the trick. Trick of the trade that I learned. But no, being a mom is cool. I got knocked up old-fashioned. I was like, oh, this is fun. You're good. You have nice genes. Let's put them together. Let's have a DNA party. And we have 2 little boys, and I get to watch other kids that have I call them extra kids. Also, in case the IRS is listening, they're all mine. All 7 of them on any given day. No, I'm just kidding. But it's been fun because it's kind of like having a preschool in my house. And also, I've learned that listening to kids is a lot like listening to ourselves. So trying to explain politics to my 4-year-old is about appropriate. It's really helping me understand politics myself. Because honestly, it's we're all in this get in line mentality, and my son's like, what's a line, Mom? I'm like, never mind, you'll never understand. He wears his mask though when we go in public. He's really respectful because, as we know, wearing a mask is not just about a safety issue, it's about respect. And I'm gonna ruin your lives right now because at the beginning of quarantine, someone sang COVID-19 to the tune of Come On Eileen. And it's pretty amazing, and it's an earworm, but it's COVID-19, oh, I swear you'll be mean, don't you do it, put your fucking mask on. Seriously, y'all, just wear your mask, wear your mask. That's a new verse. My old verses are still taped to my wall somewhere, I don't know where I put them. But I love being a mom because it's really helpful to work out my my characters in real time. And you can't punish one kid for, another kid making you a demon. You're like, pick up those Legos! Oh my God, it hurts so bad! One time I chased my son down and rubbed the Lego into the bottom of his foot, and all I did was give him the giggles. And the other baby, I'm like, good job! You found the puzzle piece you were looking for 5 minutes. Good job! Oh my God, you're so cute! And then one kid's hungry, and the other kid needs their butt wiped. It's just you have to take them all and compartmentalize your emotions, which I think is a very healthy space for us all to be in right now. Compartmentalizing, compartmentalizing your personalities, your characters for when you need them. Because I think it's really important that people see the true side of you, and it's okay if you have many sides. It also makes it fun. The kids never know what they're gonna get. And I kind of like that, I'm something will happen and I can see their face and I'm like, ooh. Do I go into mean mommy or happy mommy or psycho mommy? But is mommy okay? Probably not. not okay. But don't call me crazy, and don't tell me I need therapy unless you're gonna come over and babysit, okay? That shit ain't happening during the week. And guess when therapists don't like to work? On the weekends, like the rest of us. Turns out weekends are back to it. But no, I really miss the bars. Anybody else miss the bars? I used to be a cocktail waitress at one, so I had an excuse to get there at a certain time. I was always late because, let's be real, I'm always late. But it was fun because I had these like breastfeeding boobs, and for the first time in my life, I was like proud of my breasts. And occasionally I would like smash one against the window, and my friends were drunk outside, and it was just fun to just like pop a titty out, because like, guys, everyone is so attracted to breasts. And I have to tell you, as a mom, I learned the scientific fact is that's all your eyes are supposed to see for like the first 12 weeks of life. So I bring everyone back into this like infantile moment in their life where they're thirsty. And I'm like, oh shit, is this a cocktail waitress move or what? But I really miss that. I miss that. I don't think the bar that I work at is even going to open anymore because our patio is not as, I don't know anything about what's going on, honestly. Just wear your fucking mask, okay, so we can open our bar. But also, like, having breasts is another thing, too. It's like we're normalizing cool things like breastfeeding your kids in public. Like, that's really cool. Congratulations. Like, that's the only reason I have these things. And unless you want to cover your head when you eat, you don't cover my child's head when they eat either. And I didn't even think I was a feminist until I started breastfeeding. And my mom's like, oh, there's a guy over there coming. I'm like, shut up, Mom. He's probably thirsty, too. And if I found him in the corner of a bar, I could nurse him back to life just like in Grapes of Wrath. Like, he is also attracted to this milk. Like, I hate to say it. And it's delicious, in case anybody's wondering. Because I did have someone try it as an adult. And they were like, this is so good. Why were you going to dump this out? Let me count the ways. I'm just kidding. I breastfed for like 4.5 years straight. I mean, a few weekends off, let's be real. But I've recently come to know that I should have made that shit into soap instead of dump it into the sink. I could have been lathering up with my own breast milk. You guys could have been even lathering up with too. I would have shared. I would have totally shared that tainted breast milk soap. I would have loved it. It would have been amazing. But normalizing things is my jam. Like we're normalizing calling out predators. We're normalizing body hair. Like, raise your hand if you're pumped about your body hair. Woo! Yeah! A couple of ladies, mostly dudes. But I really wish I had the balls to grow out my armpit hair because it's like, to me, mesmerizing. And did y'all know you can color that shit and glitter bomb it? And I'm serious. It's like this beautiful, I can see it now. I can imagine myself, like, twirling it, like, it's going to smell like lavender because they even say your body odor is not as bad when you have armpit hair, and then you don't have like raging herpes under your arm twice a week. It's got to be freaking amazing. But those are things that we're normalizing. Like, are you serious? Like, is it okay to not shave my legs? Well, as a swimmer, I was not allowed to shave my legs. I don't know if any of you swam. Yeah. Nothing like having a full-grown man tell me when to shave my legs. I'm sorry, I have a date Friday. Well, you're going to have to bleach your leg hair, Victoria. Do you know how long that would take me? It took me a long time, okay, and I always did it. Okay, you don't want to get in trouble with your swim coach. Like, no extra laps for this sprinter. Hell no. But even now, when I shave my legs, it has to be like a really big occasion. And then when I go somewhere, I'm like, ooh, I'm shaved and tapered. What's up? What's up?
Shaved and tapered.
They're like, why are you so energetic? I was like, I don't know. You try shaving your legs in the shower. It kind of gives you energy. I can't explain it. Also gets me psyched like I'm about to swim meet and I'm about to hit for race day. And that's a big deal for like traumatic athletes. A lot of you are like, oh, swimming is so fun. I'm like, not unless you were a psycho that had to do it 14 hours every freaking day. And I was a sprinter, so I was only training for a 50 butterfly, let's be real. It turns out that's not an event. You have to earn it in a relay though. It's all shitty. So I won't be teaching my kids to be swimmers because I'm not wasting all that time in a swim meet. Fuck that. But another thing that I'm really pumped for is this high-waisted mom movement, right? So maybe it's not like high-waisted, it's more like relaxed and buzzed. But do y'all remember a time that you couldn't smoke your weed pen in Target? I would not have been a good mom during that era, right? Plus Starbucks now is inside a Target, so like my self-care is like just taking myself to Target in another land, in another time. and enjoying the space alone without my kids. If my kids are there too, I'll bribe them, but it's fine. Bribes are cool. I don't know if you've heard. It's a great way to keep a kid quiet. And then you have the White Claw movement, which is basically like the Virginia Slims of canned cocktails. Right? You pour it over ice, and it's like, is mommy drinking a LaCroix? Probably not. Is mommy okay? Definitely not, but she's not raging on us right now, so let's just keep it quiet over here. Okay? So then you got the high-waisted model. Honestly, I will say this, I don't know if you guys know this, but the endocannabinoid system, the system that regulates everything, is highly, amazed by marijuana. So moms on marijuana, it is the way, right? Xannies, I can't really function. I can't explain it. I'm like, you kids are fine. I don't know what I was thinking about taking that pill, but hitting little bowl and playing letters with the kids. Oh my God, y'all! I found my calling. Seriously, I'm like, you guys are so cute. Who wants a snack? And then they even gave us our own jeans, right? The high-waisted mom jeans. Fuck yes, y'all. Look how it holds in a fupa. I'm telling you, it's real. So the high-waisted mom movement, getting knocked up, and let's not top that off with, please remember, marriage is for quitters. It's okay if you've already quit. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's probably your parents or your grandparents. They probably had a dowry for you. But weddings look fun if you owe 200 people dinner and drinks. I probably do, so I probably should. But also, it's really expensive when you decide to break up. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys all get knocked up and find someone to hang out with tonight. Not get knocked up tonight, but to hang out with. And this is adorable. You guys are awesome. Give it up for these two. Who, I have disclaimer, they're actually not married, in case you were wondering. I just found that out last night. I love you.
Same.
Give it up for Victoria Niemeyer again. I don't know where she's been, so I've got to put another one of these things on. How's everybody doing?